So everyone, today we're going to correct worksheet 2 semester 2, which is based on our reading lesson, our dollars and cents with the vocabulary words compassionate, enterprise, exceptional, funds, innovative, process, routine, and undertaking. Our phonics lesson was the long O sound. Okay. And the grammar part was about complex sentences. It was about complex sentences. So, we're going to move in turn, please, guys. But before I start with the worksheet, I have to tell you something that tomorrow we have a support session. You are going to have the support session with Miss Mariam Kandil. So if you'd like to attend this session, then you have to attend on Miss Mariam Kandil's link, okay? Zoom meeting link. So please, guys, if you'd like to attend the live session, the support session tomorrow, you can attend it with Miss Mariam Kandil, okay? So let's start. Let's start with Nancy. So I'm going to move according to the list of names in front of me. Nancy?
Yes. What is the number one in the fill in the blanks for each vocabulary and concept word. What is the first step?
Yes,
Miss, your voice is
I
so
can
low. I can't hear.
I can hear you. Okay, sorry, because the mic
It's good. It's good now.
it's far from my mouth. Yeah.
Okay, it's good. What is the first step that process of writing a letter?
Okay. If you want to write a letter, what's the first step? What's the first thing that you do?
I have to make sure the first letter is a capital letter.
And maybe you have to start with a capital letter, but the first step as a step in writing the letter, what is it?
I have to keep space before I write
Before you write what?
the word or the
Your name. Before you write the name.
name.
Yes. If you want to write a letter, first of all, you have to write the person's name. For example, if I want to write for you, so I have to say, dear Nancy, or my beloved Nancy, for example. You see? So the first step in writing a letter is writing the person's name. Okay? Writing the person's name. Thank you, Nancy. Thank you. Amal?
Yes.
Yalla. Please, number 2.
Number 2. What is routine in your class?
No, number 2. What would a city use certain funds for?
Our money that are ready to use.
Okay, what would the city use this money for? If the city has a lot of money, and what would they use it for? City, where you live, what would they use it for?
Data they 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 bring money to
For what? For what?
to 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 buy something
Something
and
like what for
to
this?
sell something.
No. If the city council has a money, okay, and they want to make the city better, what would they do with this money? The city where you live. Here, let's say now we're living here in the city fire, okay, and the city has money, it wants to do something for the city. What would it do?
It will it will
It would, for example, what would it do for children? Let's say, for example, what would it do for children in the city?
it will help them
Help them with what? Oh, help poor people?
to eat to eat to
Excellent. It would give money
do
to the poor
something.
people. Bravo, Amal. It would give money and donates goods for the poor people. This is a good answer. And we can say to repair roads, to fix the roads, to make them better, or let's say to open a public park for the children, for the kids. Okay? Thank you, Amal. Is Aline beside you?
Yes.
Okay, Aline.
Yes.
Aline, can you do number 3, please?
What is a routine in class?
What is a routine in your class? What's something a routine in your class? You always do it in your class.
Routine that every morning I do it.
What is it? Yes, yes. What is it? Give me something that every morning you do it in your class.
I study every day.
This is a routine at your home. In class, what do you do when you go to class, for example? When you get into the class, when you enter the class, what do you do? Don't you say hello or good morning to your friends and teacher? You say good morning for your teacher and your friends, is that right? So this is a routine. So,
Yes.
so this is a routine. You greet your teacher and your friends. You greet your teachers and your friends. Or, for example, every day in the afternoon when you want to go back home, what do you do in class? You pack your bag. What do? You pack your bags, packing our bags at the end of the day. This is a routine. This is something that you always do. Thank you, Aline and Amal. Okay, Marie. Marie,
Yes.
number 4. What type of
Yes.
what type of project might be an enterprise? What type? Give me a project that would be an enterprise for you or for someone else. Like what? Opening what? A business.
I
What
make
kind of business?
a
What would you make?
project of science.
No, 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 not a project at school. We're not talking about projects at school. We're talking about businesses. When we say enterprise, we mean a business, a work that gets money, a work that you earn money from it. For example, what would you do to earn money? To what business you might do? For example, you as a kid, what would you sell? For example,
I go by.
no, you do not buy. If you want to open an enterprise, you do not buy. You sell. You might open a lemonade stand. Miss, haven't you solved this worksheet at home? All of you, haven't you solved this worksheet at home? Marie, didn't you solve this worksheet? Marie, Miss, did you solve it?
No.
No, why no? I said the last week that you have a worksheet on the application and you have to
Yes.
solve it during the weekend because today we're going to correct it. Next week, you have a quiz in this worksheet. All of you, next week, you're going to have a quiz in this worksheet. Please, Miss, whenever there is a worksheet on the application, that you have to solve it. Thank you, Marie. Okay, so
Miss Never.
a lemonade stand is an enterprise. Okay, so you can earn money from it. So it's an enterprise. Jude,
Yes.
yes, dear, can you do number 5?
Yes. Yes. What
Number
is something that would be a huge undertaking at your school?
yes. Give me
Mhm.
an example of something that would be a huge undertaking.
And someone believes you.
What? No, pay attention. Something, a huge undertaking, we mean like a job you have to do, something, a task you have to do, okay? But it's very big and it could be tiring. So, what would there be a huge undertaking at your school? A task that you have to do at school?
Studying?
What?
Studying?
Team? You're saying team?
No, studying, like listening to
Study.
the teacher.
Okay, good, bravo. Yes, why not? You can say that. And also, for example, we can say like expanding or cleaning the school. Expanding the school will mean like making it bigger, okay, with more rooms. Or you can say cleaning the school, cleaning the whole school is to be a huge undertaking also, okay?
Yes.
Okay, thank you, good. Yara, Yara,
Yeah.
number 6, please.
What is a job that requires a person to be in an
Exceptional shape. Exceptional shape. What job that requires you to have a very good shape? We mean body shape.
sport?
Yes, to be an athlete. Excellent. To be an athlete requires from you to be in an exceptional shape. Thank you, Yara. Thank you, Talia. So not Yara. Just Talia. Talia, can you hear me, miss? Talia.
Yes,
Yes,
yes.
Habibti.
I was
Yalla.
unmuted.
Okay.
I was
7.
muted. Okay. Where might you find compassionate
Compassionate.
people compassioning people helping
In
others in need?
where might you find
Um,
compassionate people?
a charity.
Excellent. You can find them at Bravo. Or at a food bank. Food bank is one of charity places. Thank you, yeah,
Okay.
Talia. Thank you. Okay. Now Ali Fawaz. Ali Fawaz.
Okay.
Number 8.
What are some recent Okay. What are some innovative technologies?
Yes, recent innovative technology.
Um Phones?
For smartphones, let's decide smartphones. Specified
Yeah.
smartphones is good. Bravo. We can say smartphones. Yes, you can say tablets. Okay, bravo. Excellent. Thank you, Ali. Thank you. So these are the answers, guys. The answer key is found on the application if you want to go back to the answer key. Yeah. About the genre now. Informational text tells about a topic. So as you know that every informational text talks about a topic and it gives information. It gives information. Right. What is the topic of this text? Your text cents and dollars. If you remember, your text cents and dollars that talked about my cost. Okay, what was the topic of that text? Do you know? Who knows? Ali, Amir. Let's see Amir. Okay, Iltaf raised her hand. Let's take Iltaf. We're going back to Amir later. Iltaf.
Yes, Miss.
Yes. Would you like to tell us what was the text about? What was the topic of the text?
To help the poor people.
To help poor people. How? How to help the poor people? By making businesses. You have to make business, and when you earn money,
To give him
yes, yes.
yeah,
But first, how would you help poor
business.
people? When you open a business and you earn money, then you're going to help the poor people. So the topic is about how big business
People.
can help poor people. That's it simply. How businesses help poor people. That's the topic. Thank you, Iltaf. Thank you. Amir, Amir,
Yes.
Yalla Amir. We have now to respond to reading. We have to answer these questions based on our reading selection, dollars and cents. First question, ya Amir. Why is Hearts and Souls a good title for the selection?
I didn't hear you.
Number one in part C. Let's solve number one. I want the answer for number one. The question says, why
What
is
is
Hearts, please
and
say,
chose a good title for the selection?
why is it a good title? The title says Hearts and Souls, something that's found in humans. Why is it a good title for the selection?
Well, because people have like helping others and
Yeah,
hearts for
excellent.
helping others.
Good, bravo, bravo. Hearts and Souls is a good title for this selection because it has details about a compassionate man who wants to provide souls to poor people. Yani, in other words, like Amir said, it talks about a man who likes to help poor people, simply. Thank you, Amir. Bravo. Thank you, Amir. Okay. لا, Karim Kirde. Karim. Karim, can you unmute yourself, please, dear? Okay. Karim, I think Karim, yes. Karim.
Yes.
Karim, number two, please.
What was Blake Mikoski programmed to help the children?
Mhm. What was the program? What did he do to help the poor people? My Koski. What did he do to help the poor people? How? Which way?
Miss, I can't hear you.
Miss, you have to answer the question. I'm waiting for you to give me the answer. What was the program, or how did Blake Mykoski help the poor children? How? What did he do?
He gave the children shoes.
Excellent. For every pair he sold, he gave a poor children a pair. So Blake Mykoski's program was one to one. We call it one to one. Like what? He would give one pair of shoes for each pair of shoes he sells. For example, if he sells now a pair of shoes, he would give one for free to a poor child. Thank you, ya Karim. Thank you. Okay. Lana, Lana,
Yes, miss.
number three, please.
Yes, miss.
Number three.
Miss,
How did how did the Hard Rock Cafe raise
raise
money for
money
charity?
for charity.
Yes. How? Did you solve this question,
Miss,
Yana? Did you solve this question?
miss, miss, but I don't have the reading book.
Miss, you
I
didn't
don't
solve
have
the
the
work.
paragraph.
You didn't solve the worksheet, yeah.
Yes.
But Miss, you have to download the book. You have to work on the comprehension questions because later when we go back to school, you're going to have analysis test. Okay, so please, Lana, make your best to download the reading book, please. Okay, I'm going to take another student. Uh, حسين عسيلي. حسين. حسين. Miss, can you hear me? Miss, can you hear me, حسين? حسين, if you'd like to attend without sharing, then this is not a good thing. Okay. نور. نور. Noor? Noor, what's going up with you? Nancy?
Yes.
Nancy, can you answer number 3, please? We have to move faster. We have
Yes.
to.
How did the Hard Rock Cafe raise money for charity?
How?
Um, did, did we read this text? Because maybe
Yes,
I wasn't with
yes,
you.
we read this
'Cause-
text. Yes, the last week. It's dollars and cents. Have you
Is this
solved
the
these questions? Did you solve these questions, yeah, Nancy?
I yes أنا وأنا تخطيش لأنه we
Hey,
don't
what is
have
it?
it بس no I don't remember this time.
Miss, when I say we have to correct the worksheet, then you have to keep the answers beside you to answer my question and to check if they are correct or not. طيب, okay. So, Hard Rock Cafe raised money for charity by selling t-shirts designed by rock stars. Okay, so they designed t-shirts by rock stars and they sold these t-shirts to take the money and give them for a charity. The last one, let's take Ali Hamoud. Ali Hamoud. Ali. Miss, if you do not answer me, then I'm going to take into consideration that you're just attending to put your names and they're leaving.
Yes,
Ali.
miss.
Okay, Ali. Number 4, please. Yeah, hurry up. We still have more questions to solve.
How does the foundation make a wish function? Um, they make
Based on page 81, based on what you read in page 81.
in the reading book.
Miss, yes, in the reading book, haven't you solved these questions, Miss? You're disappointing me a lot today. Why? Miss, we have a worksheet. Then you have solved it. What did you do during the weekend and on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday? You have to keep the answers with you until we correct it together because next week we're going to have a quiz and we're going to have a comprehension question based on the lesson. So Make a Wish Foundation. So there was a foundation called Make a Wish that granted children with medical issues their wish. So if there is a child that has a medical issue, he would give one wish, he would ask for one wish, and this foundation would make this wish come true. Okay? That's it simply. The foundation would make that child's wish come true. That's it. Again, I repeat, the answer key for the worksheet is found on the application. The answer key for the worksheet is found on the application, so you can go and check it again. Okay, guys. Now we move to our comprehension skill. Let me remind you of the comprehension skill, which was about the author's purpose. We had three author's purposes, and I told you that you have to remember them according to the word pie. Okay? Pie, P-I-E, pie. P for persuade, I for inform, and E for entertain. When we say persuade, we mean that we want the others to believe something. We give information, but also we give our opinion, and we want the readers to believe something. Inform, we just give information. We don't give something more. No, just information. Okay, we do not give our opinion. And entertain, to have fun. Okay, let's take a student who wants to participate. Rawad. Rawad.
Yes.
Okay, Rawad, can you do letter A? Let's see what's the author's purpose in letter A.
Yes.
Give a child the gift of your time. Volunteer as a tutor today.
Okay.
What's the author's purpose here? So here the author's purpose is trying to tell you to help other children, okay, to help other children. So here, what does he want you to believe something, to do something?
Yes.
Okay, so when the writer wants you to do something, so what's its purpose, or what is his purpose? Inform, persuade, or entertain? If the writer wants you to do something, persuade, excellent, persuade. Thank you, Yamas. Thank you, Rawad. Noor again. Noor, Noor. Right. Hamad Hamoud.
Yes.
Okay, Noor, can you do letter B, please?
A hurricane is an
Enormous.
enormous storm that forms over the ocean.
Mhm.
The center of the
Hurricane.
hurricane is called the eye, and it is the calmest part of the storm.
Mhm. So, what is the writer doing here? What is his purpose?
Inform.
Inform. Excellent. It's inform. Bravo. Thank you, Noor. Thank you. Okay. Who didn't participate yet? I think that I called all of your names. Talia again. Talia,
Yes.
letter C, please.
Okay. The summer is the best time of the year to visit World Grove, World Grove Water Park. Almost
Mhm.
come see our most popular ride, the Super Slide.
Mhm.
Um, entertain.
Mm, entertain. Are you sure? Here, if you notice
With
that the writer wants you to come to the park. He wants you to come to the park, to come and see the park. So here, the writer is trying to persuade you, to convince you to come and visit the park. Okay, so he says, come see the park. Most of the times when the author's purpose is to persuade, we find command sentences. We find command sentences. Okay, so here he wants you to have fun, but he is trying to convince you to come to the water park. That's the point, Natalia. Okay?
okay,
Okay, thank you.
okay.
Thank you. Okay, Amir.
Yes,
Yalla, letter B, Amir.
no one had seen the dragon in years, yet the people of the town didn't dare to go near the mountain where he said to live.
Yes. So this is what?
I can't hear you.
This is what? This is what? Does it include information? Does it try to convince you, or does it tell you a story?
A story.
A story. So when it tells you a story, so what's the author's purpose? Persuade, inform, or entertain? So what?
Inform.
No, when there is a story, it's not inform. Inform when it's giving information only. But when there is a story, then the author's purpose is to what? Entertain. When there is a story, so the author's purpose is to entertain the reader. Okay? Thank you, Amir. Okay, Yara. Yara,
Yes.
last one, please.
Okay. Rinse them
Boil.
with cold water.
Boil the squash for about
Boil 20 minutes. When the potatoes are soft, drain and rinse them with cold
cold water.
water. Then return.
Them.
Then return them the pot and mix in 3 tablespoons of butter.
Mhm. So here, what's the author's purpose? So what's the author's purpose here?
Entertain.
Entertain. He wants you to have fun. Is he telling you a story? Or he's telling you, or he's showing
No,
you how to do something?
how to do something.
So he's giving information. Okay?
Yeah.
He's giving you information. So what's his purpose?
Inform.
Inform. Excellent. So it is inform. Thank you, Yara. Thank you. Okay. Right. Now the last exercise in the phonics is in phonics book, practice book, page 29. Phonics practice book, page 29. Jude.
Yes.
Okay. Let's find the misspelled words in the paragraph and correct them.
Yes.
Yeah.
Do I read the question?
No, not necessary. Not necessary. Just.
Find the two.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. Okay.
Okay. There are many things to do in your home. If you chose to help,
Mm-hmm.
chose
Chose. How do we correct it?
CHOSE
Yes. Excellent. Continue.
to help. You can clean your room and sweep the floor.
Mm-hmm.
Sweep.
And what?
SWIPE.
Which word? Sweep?
Yes.
No, not sweep.
Okay.
No, not sweep. It's
You can
this one.
even
You can even rake the lawn.
the lawn rather than groan and
Yeah.
act as if you are filled with
With woe.
woe. Woe
Oh, okay.
is wrong.
So grown is wrong. How should we write it?
WOE.
Yes, woe, W-O-E. And the grown is also wrong. Grown, G-R-O-A-N. Thank you, ya Jude. Thank you, Aman.
Yes.
Okay, Mira. Mira, you didn't participate today, I think. Mira. Mira. Yalla, the last paragraph, the last part,
Yes.
before the time ends in 1 minute.
Yes.
Let's find the 3 misspelled words.
Why not
One fun activity you can help with is
in the next paragraph?
yes, next paragraph.
Just make sure, just make sure you do it with an adult.
Yeah.
You can start off small by preheating
Preheating
the
the stove.
stove. Stove is
Yes, that's right. How should we write it? Stove.
STOAVE.
Yes. Or getting things on shelves that are lower. Lower is wrong. Lower also is wrong. It's Lower because guys, the session will end in seconds. The session will end in seconds. Don't forget that support session tomorrow for those who would like to attend it with Miss Mariam Kandil. Okay. The last one day you'll be roasting dinner all by yourself. Roasting is also wrong, Roasting. You can find the solution for this worksheet on the application, and you are responsible for this worksheet for the next week, guys. Okay, you're responsible for the next week of this worksheet.